Let's be honest. Arsenal are the best team in the Premier League on current form. Clean sheets, 3 points. I don't know about the Pagans, them. They were right. We are boring because we score from set pieces. We score enough goals to win games. We keep clean sheets and we keep marching on. We need to keep this going. Beat Sunderland, go into the international break, and then we all know the fixtures. But while it's November, in fact, it's the 1st of November, we've carried on doing what we're doing. Now, first things first, people. It's lovely to win, isn't it? It's lovely to see Gyökeres getting a goal. You know, we need our striker to get goals whenever he can, however he can. And I keep saying this, we're solid defensively, the whole ethos, how we press, how we see out leads, low, mid blocks, how we defend set pieces. You see, once Saka gets into the full flow of things, once Eze starts getting into it, once Gyökeres, once the several players that are injured, the Maduekes, the Havertzes, the Gabriel Jesuses, etc., once our attack starts moving mad, only we can stop ourselves. And we're in 4 trophies. We've got a bloody good chance of winning each and every one of those, people. I don't think we're going to win them all, but you get the point. I'm even thinking about a double. You know, we just need to keep going, man. Hopefully Aston Villa go and beat Liverpool. And then, you know, who really cares between Liverpool and City? A draw would be perfect. But as we all know, folks, we need to control the controllables, control what you can control. And that's us just winning, riding this momentum, picking up wins. It's a big week. You know, Brighton, we won in the League Cup. We've obviously won against Burnley. We continue, you know, just dealing with the congested fixture calendar list, and there's more to come. You can see if players are not out with injuries and players are starting to get little knocks and niggles and fingers, toes, everything crossed, that nothing between now and the international break adds to it. But yeah, man, clean sheets, 3 points with the corner boys. Corner boys in the building. Don't give us them corners, boy, because we might just score from corners, boy. How much times have we told them? Gyökeres in the building. Maybe they were right. He's a flat track bully. And forgive me if I'm wrong. Ain't that Gyökeres' first goal for this football club away from home, which is great. Now, first off, we knew it was, you know, more so in the Championship. You know, Burnley are like every team. They're a stubborn unit. They're very good defensively. They're a very good team. Scott Parker's got them well drilled. And you could see early doors, like, we're going to have to probably wait for that little moment to kind of just a set piece, which you have to go from one end to the other to score. We're probably going to have to be reliant on that. And I'm happy we scored in the first half, 40 minutes in as well. I was thinking in this game, we're going to have to be patient. We're going to have the majority of the ball. We're going to knock it around. We're going to have some half chances, but we probably have to just wait till they're tired, innit? It's unsustainable to go and do that. And to be fair to Burnley, I think in the second half, they did well. Like, they didn't threaten us, but they were a bit more aggressive in their press. They were a bit more adventurous. Raya, in the end of the game, had to make that save. They started to huff and puff a bit, but we're a landslide, the better team, in it. We started the game well. Obviously, Declan Beckham, as we call him, he's put it on the money. It's headed back across. Gyökeres in the right place at the right time to score. You know, I won't go as that's up there, to be fair, with one of Gyökeres' best performances in an Arsenal shirt. I personally think Newcastle away, his goal is one thing, and the only sad thing is he had to come off at half time, and that is a bit of a worry because he got the night off against Brighton, full stop. So maybe there's a bit of that, but you know, I think, you know, they've had a corner or they've had something. We've just gone from end to end, really and truly. And Broken got the second, didn't it, really? Declan Rice deserved his goal. He took his goal well. Credit to Gyökeres for finding Trossard. Credit to Eze and Saka for their involvement. I actually think Trossard had a bloody good game. Unlucky not to score. Saka definitely should have bagged. Trossard, there was an effort cleared off the line. We had a couple half chances where we could have added to the scoreline, but we've done the business in the first half. We've got 2 goals. We've defended well. We've dominated proceedings. And then it's a thing where, you know what? Do you not want to lose 2-0 or 3-1? Come and break us down. Make it an open kind of fight, which they didn't. I think they reacted well. I think Burnley can leave that game with credibility. Like, we didn't embarrass them, and we never definitely got embarrassed. It's a great day at the office. And at the time of making this, just got back in from TalkSport. Spurs are losing. Not that I want Chelsea to win, but you get the point. Now, if I draw for my notes, people, just to make sure we ain't missed anything. In fact, player ratings, first things first, people. I gave Raya a 7. For 6 because he wasn't really tested, but he made a fantastic save and he done everything when called upon. He was a bit more busy in the second half. I think, if I'm honest with you, Timber did well. Saka did okay, but I think we was probably better down the left-hand side. I think Calafiori continued his great form. Wanyeri should have scored in the second. I think Calafiori continued his great form. I think Trossard had a great game. So it is what it is, man. For me, I give Raya a 7. Saliba and Gabriel 7s. I give Calafiori an 8. I give Timber a 7. 7 for Eze. 7 for Zubamendi. His performance is going to go under the radar. 10 for Gyökeres, because you did, in your 45 minutes, you did everything I want from an Arsenal striker. The same for Declan Rice in midfield. I give him a 10. I give Trossard an 8. I give Saka a 6, if I'm honest with you, just because I think you could have scored and you could have done a bit better. You weren't at your best. You weren't terrible. But yeah, just making sure we ain't missed any talking points out, people. My first half, I was just like Burnley, as I said already, they were a stubborn unit. They're going to be difficult to break down. 15 minutes in, we get a corner, cash money. I think Saka missed a golden chance in the 21st minute, and then shortly after that, Trossard had one. We had off chances, people, but we had 60% possession, I believe, in the first half. We had more shots on target. What we've become accustomed to this season is obviously just getting the result done. And I keep saying this week in, week out, I think the maturity that we're playing with and the inevitability that we're playing with getting results, set pieces, somebody making the difference. When we do have the moments where the other team's starting to throw some punches, we can weather the storm, ultimately just designed at making it a great day at the office. Second half, I feel it was just like bobbing and weaving, if I'm honest with you. Like, we punched them up in the first half. Second half, it's more they're throwing jabs, but we're just ducking, we're hugging. If it's a boxing match, we're hugging. We're just taking this thing out of things, if I'm honest with you. But as I said, I think they pressed very well in the second half. I think they pressed higher. I think they were more aggressive in their press. But ultimately, game management, something for years we've questioned at Arsenal. Like, we managed the game. Rice was quality. We did what we needed to do. And it's ultimately a great day at the office, people. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe. The good times keep going. Now we focus on, obviously, the trip in the Champions League. And that's actually the downer, because we've got a lot of injuries. There are a lot of players that probably taking a lot of painkillers, probably not always training, probably just patching players up. Saliba started. That was a talking point. Gabriel Magalhaes, we know about that. Gyökeres had to come off in the 45th minute. Apparently, Zubamendi asked to be subbed. You throw in the Gabriel Jesus's, the Kai Havertz's, the Madueke's, the Odegaards. Insert any player I've missed out there. And you can see why you can never have enough players. And this is why depth is vital. And that's the only downer in it, but all we can do is keep marching on, man. We had a fantastic October. We didn't concede. We won every game. We did what we needed to do. We started November in the right way, people. So I don't think anyone can be upset. I don't think there can be any complaints and things of that ilk, man. And now we can sit back and enjoy. Hopefully Bournemouth beat City. Hopefully Aston Villa beat Liverpool. I'd love for Spurs and Chelsea to both lose, but that's just not the way the cookie crumbles, people. With that being said, though, I want to hear you lot's thoughts. As usual, I apologize for not doing a watch along, pardon me, on the YouTube channel, but I was on TalkSport. So yeah, man, we go marching on to Tuesday, in which I think Arteta's got to make some rotations. What Zubamendi can't play in that. I mean, if you don't play Rice, there's other options, but you do look a bit disjointed. And big up Arteta for the subs, of course, and how he's managed the game and the tactics and everything. And boy, Corner Boys in the building. It's a fantastic weekend. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Done.